Yo, and welcome to another episode of the Let's Talk Footy podcast. Your host, Truly Sampson.
What's going on? This is Dag.
What's up? It's Manny.
Long time no see, Manny. How's everything going?
It's been Gucci, huh?
Yeah, Gucci, huh?
Just on my holiday, away from football, away from soccer, but...
Arsenal got you depressed like that, bro?
No, it's just...
Needed
you
a
just
little
view
break.
life a different way, you know?
A different way is crazy. Manny's good.
It's barely been a month. It's barely been a month since you said you were winning the league, cuz.
Yeah, it's just... You see. Well, I'll be back. I'm just...
The weather got you feeling good. That's the problem right now. Needs to get back to being cold and needs to...
Yeah, I need to
life needs to
cool
get
back.
tough, man. And
No,
then,
you know the thing is, I've been watching soccer for like a whole year. I needed like a break or something.
but honestly, we're used to the break at this time.
I
you
can't
know what I mean?
I can't let like 11 guys determine my mood for like a whole week.
Pause.
I needed like a break for some
Big
time.
pause. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
But I'll be back in August.
Yeah. Anyways, guys, as you guys know, 2 big international tournaments have been going on as of recently. Euros, Copa America.
Olympics.
That's coming up.
That's coming up.
Coming up.
I don't. Are you guys moved by Olympics football or
No, it's
Nah,
all
I'm not.
youngsters.
Yeah. You move. Anyways, that's completely cap. But anyways, what I was gonna
He's not moved by Euros.
He's
though.
not moved-
He's
or
not
Copa
moved by
America.
Euros.
Anyways, yeah, 2 big international tournaments are going on. Euros just finished off their group stage. Let's talk about that. Honestly, I think a lot of surprises happened. Personally, for me, England, with the squad that they brought into the Euros. Of course, Southgate had his doubts. You know, people doubted Southgate. They didn't think he was gonna, produce the team that everyone wanted him to produce. But as we saw that England squad, they got very lucky by winning that group. But again, in my personal opinion, terrible performance from the first to the third game. Terrible performance for that side. Amazing talent. They do not know how to play with each other at all, and it's mind blowing to me because they all most of them play in the same league, right? So I know they know how they play, right? They see each other play. They're playing against each other, and they cannot produce anything. Like it's terrible football, honestly. They're lucky their group wasn't crazy good. It was a couple of tough competition.
Okay, so I haven't watched any like games, but I'll tell you like from a fact.
Right.
They're missing like a player like Sterling. They're just one Sterling away, a Rashford away from winning. I've seen tacticals on Twitter.
He's watched football, but
No, I'm not watching, but like I just like seen tacticals and you see them. I feel like England, they're missing like a Rashford. Like they should have dropped someone like Wheaton, like the Crystal Palace guy, and taken like Rashford or like someone that can take the game like from like Saka is not that guy. Foden is not that guy yet.
That's crazy. Saka's not that guy.
No, like to be honest,
Yeah.
they're not like Rashford. Like can take the game. Like
He's already done it. You know what I mean?
yeah,
like, he's already
used
played at
to
the
it.
international
Like
stage.
or even not even Rashford, Sterling. Like
Sterling would
like,
be a better option. He's
someone
he's
like
more
that,
veteran of
like-
a player. Yeah.
Kane is the best person, and Kane hasn't like done anything. On, he's never won anything in his life, So like you need someone. I'll say Foden, but I'll say Foden can't carry a team because
he's been getting carried by what I mean.
Yeah, and he is not like it's like taking someone to a rich life and bringing them down. Like they're not that man anymore, They're like, oh, I'm not him. You need like Kane. England don't have that player, and once they get that player, they're gonna win it. But
You don't think Bellingham is that player, or do you think he's just
not-
inexperienced?
he's not that player. Like he's the position he plays, like it doesn't suit him and
Manny,
everything.
you're saying some crazy things right now.
I swear they need like a Rashford or
No,
Sterling.
Manny, you're saying some of the wildest things like of all time right now, dude.
They need a Rashford
You
or Sterling.
just said Bellingham, who's in the. Okay, mind you, I know this is a different scenario,
Right.
but Bellingham, who's in the Ballon d'Or conversation,
Yeah, he is.
is not that guy.
But I think
Hold on, Kane, who just damn nearly he didn't break any records at Bayern, but he had a very, very, very prolific year at Bayern. Still not that guy.
he always is a prolific.
Hold on, bro.
I said they
Hold
need someone
on,
that's
bro.
won something.
Foden, who was arguably the best player for Man City this season, is not that guy.
Yeah.
But the
Saka's-
2 fucking people you're gonna name and say they need are the 2 dudes that completely disappeared and didn't do shit for an entire year, close to 9 months.
No, that's why I'm not saying they should start anything, but they're just that type of player. That's the only type of player.
If they're on the bench, what the fuck are they gonna do to help?
No, they can like come off the bench or something. But like that's the type of player England are missing.
Fool. No, look, I get what you're trying to say, but no.
I think what he's saying-
none of the I get what you're trying to say, but I completely disagree. I
feel like that's the type of I'm the manager.
of
also.
course,
Southgate is
yes.
gonna get sacked because they're not winning.
It's
in my
the
opinion,
manager,
they're
yeah.
not winning
He's
Euros.
not gonna get sacked, but
He definitely is gonna get sacked. If they don't win it, he's gonna get sacked.
he has the backing of the FA.
No, he doesn't.
No, he does not. They all literally. This is his last straw.
That backing came with the
World Cup.
finish,
That was the World
and
Cup
that
backing. No
came
more.
With the
It's
Euros,
no more.
with the Euros finish.
Bro, look at the squad they brought.
They are not backing him.
I
If
feel
he-
like
if he gets
from the-
knocked out in the quarters, they are not backing him.
They're not.
Well, you think semis he stays?
If he gets knocked out in the semis, he's not staying. They want progress.
They want
There's
to win. You
no
think-
way in hell with this team, the way this team performed this year individually.
This is the best team on paper in the Euros.
If you as a manager cannot get this team like moving or looking like, you have to understand how bad they actually are.
It's terrible. I said the
there
first
is-
game.
He knows he's gone. Southgate knows he's gone. There's no way in hell. No
Right.
way in hell. You cannot sit there with that fucking lineup that you have, perform like that, and still expect your job. No way. In any profession, you perform like that, you're sacked. You're sacked. It doesn't matter. No way. No way. No way. Look, I'm gonna be so honest with you. Like, I could care two shits about England, but y'all are saying some wild things right now. Those players know how to play. That manager is quite literally setting them up for failure. Remember what we were talking about with Pochettino at the beginning of the season,
Right.
with the way that he was using what's his name at left back.
Cucurella.
Not only Cucurella, but Caldwell as well.
Right.
You, as a manager, need to understand that 11 players means you're gonna have to use 11 fucking players. All right. Trippier doesn't offer shit at left back. He doesn't offer nothing. All right. So for them to not have brought in another competent left back, to bring
They have no
a
left
Luke
back.
Shaw onto the team who hasn't even trained yet, and to think that he's going to be your problems, to think he's going to be your
very old
answer,
as well,
is
yeah.
very, very
Well,
crazy.
they have
It's
no
very
other
crazy.
left back.
Right, but Joe Gomez has also been performing very well for Liverpool at left back this season, and you could try it because it at least offers something different in the sense where even when with Liverpool, Joe Gomez was still getting up. He was still getting up the field. Trippier's not there. Trippier's staying back. Foden is completely isolated. I want to put as much blame as possible on Phil Foden. Yes, but I know that guy is literal like crack. Like, you get what I mean? Like, that guy is a difference maker. What Fabregas said is probably the most on point part of it. If the manager isn't going to dictate it, and if he isn't going to make the decisions, those players need to take it upon themselves. Those players need to take the responsibility, and they need to go. If you want to blame a person, I'm cool with blaming. I mean, I can't even say I'm cool
I haven't
with blaming
blamed
a
any
person.
player.
Right. I'm not cool with blaming
Like my
anybody.
blame at the
Yeah,
end
it's
of
a
the day,
collective.
my point at the end of the day still goes to the manager. Like, you picked the wrong squad.
Yeah, but
He's not, but this is- but no,
I don't
man, you
think
have to
Rashford and
understand.
Sterling are helping, bro. Like, I don't
Yeah.
think they're helping that much.
No,
I'm
I
gonna
never
be
said-
honest.
no,
I'm
saying a player like
I think
them.
Manny has a point. I kind of agree with
I'm
Manny on
saying
the
a
fact
player
that
like them.
a
I'm
player
not
like-
saying Rashford or Sterling. I'm saying like a player like
a player who's already integrated into the national
They're
team,
like used-
who knows how to play at big levels when it comes to England. A lot of these players are new to England, or they haven't played
like
in big
Saka's the
competitions.
second highest goal
Like
scorer.
who?
Saka.
Bellingham.
No.
Bellingham was there.
No.
But I'm saying, I feel like, bro, Bellingham is like 21 years old. He's the England.
Yo.
Rashford's played multiple World
For
Cups with
instance,
England. You're comparing.
Bellingham was there at the World Cup.
No, I'm saying.
So when he was starting at the World Cup, he was playing in the World Cup. So you're talking about experience. That is experience. He is experienced.
I'm not
saying
talking
better
about.
He just won a Champions League.
Relax. I think no, but the thing is for me is when you talk about a guy like Rashford, you talk about a guy like Sterling. Sterling has played 3-4 World Cups for England. Rashford multiple World Cups for England. These guys know how to play with England at a better pace than I would say Bellingham. Right?
Yeah.
Because in my opinion, am I speaking
I
facts?
feel like Rashford and Sterling.
I'm saying a veteran presence.
Yeah.
This is a very young squad. A veteran presence, like you said, like Sterling or Rashford.
just one of them. They don't.
It
have
doesn't have to be
play.
all of them, right? But I would say one of them would definitely help the squad long term compared to just bringing in a young squad. Again, this is not the reason they're not doing well. This is not the reason.
Listen,
I'm just saying this could be a help. This could be a
I
help.
genuinely want to agree with you, but I cannot. Simply because of the proof that we have been given over the past year. Rashford has been with Man United for how long? For how long? His entire career. His
7
entire
years.
career. He's been with Ten Hag for 2 years now. So last year, he was performing exceptionally well under Ten Hag.
Right.
This year, what's the difference?
That's true. I no, I'm gonna give it to you. Yeah, I understand.
No.
He didn't deserve the spot. I'm not saying he deserved it. I'm
So
just
then,
saying.
why would Southgate even? Again, this is why I'm not too pressed about him not taking Rashford or Sterling, because realistically,
Sterling,
you
I don't
get
think-
picked on form.
I agree.
At
yeah.
the end of the day, any international tournament, you get picked on form. This is not FIFA. We are not taking the highest overalls. You get picked on form, and if you have been performing. So the same way you were talking about Wharton was a dog this entire year.
Yeah.
So yes, he deserved to get called up. It's that simple.
But he
if
hasn't-
you are consistent and if you are performing, you are going to get called up. Now, when you look at the way that they're playing and when you look at the way that they're set up, the players aren't setting themselves up. It's the manager that's doing that. When you look at the pace of the game that they're playing, when you look at the way that the players are interconnecting, right?
Mm-hmm.
Harry Kane is having to drop close to like a center mid CDM role just to get the ball.
Nah, I think you're right. You're right.
The first game,
Yeah.
that entire attack was all through Saka.
Yeah.
Not a single
Saka,
time they didn't even look towards Foden. And you're telling me that's the player's fault? Or do you think the manager can tell him, yo, we're only using one side of the field? There's no way we are going to be successful with only using one side of
You
the
have a
field.
point, 'cause,
That
like, yeah,
simply
that-
makes
that-
it too easy for the defense to cover.
That Serbia game,
So
that
you
was
have-
such a mess. Like
bro, there's that everything falls on this manager, and that's why I'm saying he will not have this job by the end of the. No way in hell. The way that they are performing, no way in hell. I'm not gonna lie to you. If England will never be a serious
International team.
and a serious international team if they do not sack this man. There's no way. You're literally spoiling your prime years of a Harry Kane. You're spoiling it.
They like Roy Hodgson spot like the prime England like scores.
Nah,
drive.
this is. I rate this team high. I rate this team better than.
Well,
that,
Roy
that
Hodgson
Hodgson
spotted
squad.
and they never sacked him. You know, he quit by himself. Except South, like the.
But I think, I also
think
think international football was at a different level. I think the teams in Europe are much better than what they were now.
Yeah.
And England is a top 3 squad in England top 3 squad in the international spectrum on paper.
Yeah.
They were not a top 3 team in 2010.
No,
We
they
had
weren't.
Holland, we had Germany, and France. Like we had Italy, we had so
they
many
weren't.
teams
No,
in
you're
2010s.
absolutely right. You're
So
absolutely
2010s were crazy with Europe.
but
with
they had
European
ballers
teams.
on that squad.
They had ballers, but they weren't competing with Holland. They weren't competing with France. They weren't competing with Germany. They weren't competing with.
Think about
Italy.
it. They had ballers. Like think about it.
They had ballers, but on
They
the
had-
end, but Germany had ballers.
German squad.
I think the whole 2000. If I'm not mistaken,
talk about-
every team in the 2000
Bro.
besides Brazil. Yeah, in 2006 it was Italy who won. 2010 was Spain. 2014 was bro. It was basically Europe the whole 2000 era.
The whole 2000 they controlled it, but at the
Yeah,
same
so England wasn't as good as like.
bro, oh my god, like this is the most excruciating part of it. It's like how in the world is he still there is probably the craziest part. It doesn't
Nah,
make
I think
sense.
that I'll give them the World Cup. It wasn't like a terrible campaign. It wasn't a terrible campaign.
It wasn't a terrible campaign.
They
but
lost.
that
They
fi-
lost
that
to
final-
they lost to the World
yeah.
Cup finalists.
But
So
that
like it's
final
not
game
like
was pretty bad. That final game was pretty bad.
against France.
It was pretty bad.
I don't know. I think. Let me see. England is looking to play Serbia.
No, they're not.
Not
playing.
even.
No, I'm
They
saying who
didn't-
England.
They're playing Serbia again. They
No.
played Serbia in the group.
My fault, not Serbia.
Georgia.
Slovakia. Slovakia. Yeah, they're playing
Slovakia.
Slovakia on Sunday. Their first game of the round of 16. I don't know. Why are they playing Slovakia? Oh, yeah,
Let's
'cause
not-
Slovakia was a third place team, so
Yeah.
they're gonna play. Yeah.
That's
I mean, this is again. There is no easy game for them, dude. Like there is no easy game for them. There is genuinely no easy game for them. The way it looks like they're trying to like limit damage control, right? So it's like, yeah, we're gonna start off by having a rock solid defense, and then we're gonna try and get a goal if we can. And that's just not how a team like this should be playing. Like their whole mentality from just from a building block standpoint is just off. It's just off. You're supposed to be imposing yourself as a powerhouse like this. You're supposed to be willing, quite literally willing the other team. You're supposed to be pressing them back. This is the way Man City does, the way Arsenal does. You're supposed to demoralize these teams, knowing they have you are
Demoralizing is
much
the word to be saying.
bruh,
Yeah,
you
they're
are
Denmark,
much
they're
better
playing
than them,
Slovenia,
bruh. Like what are we
Slovakia.
talking about?
They've
And it's-
none of them had they've had no like proper teams in their group stage.
They've just been sorry. That's the best way to put it, bro. They've just been a sorry excuse. That's all it is.
Manny, what do you think? Do you think they get past the round of 16?
Yeah, they get to the finals. They have an easy route to the finals. You know that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they can be everyone if they 1-0 can take you to the final. You can win every game 1-0. You don't need to go by everyone. They can win every game 1-0 and go to the final. I think they'll make it to the final.
You think they make it to the final?
Because I think the hardest people on their side is like
Oh
Netherlands.
my goodness, that was disgusting.
Netherlands is good.
Oh, that was disgusting. Oh my goodness, that was disgusting. I'm sorry.
Okay, go ahead. I want to go through a couple of the games. Well, actually, I want to talk about other teams that have kind of shocked you.
France hasn't played good.
They haven't played good.
France.
I told Daggy I think it's gonna change, but they have Belgium their first game.
Belgium has been terrible.
Yeah, they got lucky. They squeezed in. They squeezed in last
who
second.
else? I think that's it.
What do you guys think about Spain?
I haven't watched the game, but I see they've been
They've
playing
been
good.
dominant.
They've been dominant. That's
I haven't
dominant.
watched the game, but I've seen
They have been.
winning.
And they have such an easy game. Their round of 16 game is against Georgia, so I think they're gonna win that, no question.
I think all the big countries. I don't see any upsets. I don't know.
You really?
You wanna let me break down round of 16 matches. Switzerland, Italy. Who do you guys have?
Switzerland.
I go for Switzerland.
I'm gonna go Italy because I've been a fan.
This is a better
of,
Italy squad than we've seen.
No, it's not even that. It's
not. It was better last year.
Yeah,
It was better when they
it
won.
wasn't better than the Euros.
It wasn't better than when
It's
they
not
won the
better than the
Euros.
Euros, but it's interesting because I feel like their defense is a lot. With the Euros, they had an old defense, right?
Yeah, the experience.
Bonucci, Chiellini,
Yeah.
and Bastoni. They
Right.
still have Bastoni there,
Yeah.
but now it's like a resurgent kind of defense, if you get what I mean. Calafiori's been amazing, insane, right? DeMarco's looked pretty solid. I'm not gonna lie to you. And same with Bastoni's been Bastoni, bro. He's been one of the best center backs.
Lorenzo's
in Europe.
been stinky. I heard.
Yeah, that's why I didn't mention him. but for and like their midfield, dude, you have to give respect or credit where credit is due. That dude, right, from Inter, Barella is probably one of the coldest midfielders in the game right now. One of the coldest midfielders in the game, and he never gets the credit he deserves. But I think with them, I watched their third game, and dude, against Croatia, they barely got out of that. They barely got out of that. They got really lucky in the end. I don't know if they can go into a competition or if they can go into a game where Chiesa isn't starting and expect to win. Right now, he looks to be their outlet. He looks to be their just the danger man in a sense, right?
Right.
Because whenever he's on the field, more attention is garnered towards him. So the other players start to show up. When he's not on the field, bro, they're locked down. Like they were against Croatia, they were getting strapped. Like it was a football game. Like strapped. You get what I mean? So I think in order for them to find success, Chiesa is going to be he's always going to be the man. Always going to be the man.
What do you think, Italy or Switzerland?
I think Switzerland, Granit Xhaka,
Shaqiri.
wait.
The Albanian?
Xhaka has after. I think I don't remember who's first, but he's the second. He has the second most man of the matches in Euros history. That's greatness. right
Xhaka?
there. Yeah,
Is that a fact?
that's greatness right there. I swear, check it.
That's crazy.
Man of the
Hold on, bro. There's no way.
Jacques has played for Switzerland for a minute, so it's not like
That's history right there. That's greatness right there.
for Euros.
Yeah.
Saturday. So the first games for the round of 16 are Saturday.
You went through Switzerland, Italy. What's the second?
Switzerland, Italy. For Saturday's games, Germany, Denmark.
Germany.
Yeah, Germany.
Germany. That's easy. That's easy.
Denmark has looked like good and then bad. Like they just looked.
They had a
mediocre.
good game against England, but again, I'm not
They
rating
just-
England. I'm not
Oh yeah,
rating
he's just
England.
behind Ronaldo.
Really, Ronaldo's number one man of matches in Euros history.
Scores penalty.
He's been playing like 7. This is probably like what? Ronaldo's probably played 7 or 8 Euros.
Nah.
3. That's the record. 3. Get the fuck out of here, bro. 3. Get the fuck out of here, bro.
Ronaldo's definitely
That's
like
just a fucking lie, bro. There's no way in hell.
That's-
Conte already has 2 this year. You're telling me he didn't get a single one last Euros?
Yeah, he didn't. Probably didn't. Probably
Conte's been on a roll.
No, look,
I don't know,
like
dog.
most people don't play more than 2 Euros, like 3 Euros. Euros is every 4 years. It's like World Cup, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, like only Ronaldo. That guy's an animal. He's been playing this is like
Now
seven-
watch. Conte's gonna get that. He gonna get that record.
How many does Ronaldo have?
Probably like I don't
4?
4.
Probably 4.
Nah, Ronaldo's played
It
like.
said he would tie.
Yeah,
it.
he said
I
he
actually
would
wouldn't be
tie it.
surprised if
He would tie it,
Ronaldo
so
played.
4.
Yeah, he said he would tie it. So
If he has one more, so it's 4.
Okay.
The record is 4.
And then for our Sunday matches, England, Slovakia. You've seen this match already.
I can't even give you an answer, bro. I
I don't know.
even give you
I'll
an
say
answer.
England.
Like how trash they been.
Slovakia, they've been not bad. They beat Belgium, yeah.
Is that
Yeah, they beat Belgium.
They beat
They're like
Slovakia.
But
Slovakia was not in the same group as
Slovenia,
Belgium. What are you
they-
talking about?
They
It
beat
might have been
Belgium.
Slovenia.
I swear they beat Belgium.
Might have been Slovenia. You might
Nah.
be
Oh
Slovakia.
yeah,
I know
they
my
did beat
countries.
them.
It is Slovakia.
They beat
Slovakia.
Belgium.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
I know my geography.
They beat Belgium. But no. I think England can win them. I don't know. I haven't watched any
England
of
is
them.
gonna play with play.
I was just at the gym
yesterday.
yesterday. I saw Zinchenko crying, but that's about it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think all of them had 4 points because that's what I saw on the screen.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think they'll. I think they're good enough.
And I think the next one on Sunday is pretty obvious: Spain versus Georgia.
Yeah. Spain's going.
Spain lost to Morocco.
I'm not gonna lie to you though. Georgia might surprise somebody. I mean, they played well against Portugal.
They have nothing to lose. I feel like
yeah,
Georgia's gonna play.
they played. You never know, but like that's the beauty
That's
of
the beauty,
football,
yeah.
isn't it?
Not
But
the NBA or anything like that. You know,
but
it's a
the way
one game
Spain has
into
been
it.
playing, they've been dominant. I love how they've given up on their on Luis
Tiki-taka.
Enrique ball. Yeah. At this point, it's like make sure like
They needed to bring back
their
players in there.
impotence of this 1v1 drip like beautiful. They're resurging Jogo Benito. Fuck Brazil. Fuck Brazil. They're giving us what we need.
Okay, yeah, and going into Monday's matches, I think the best match, obviously, for the round of 16, France versus Belgium. This is tough. I'm not even.
France, Belgium.
I want to say France,
France.
but
I'm
I mean,
saying France.
Yeah,
Belgium is. Yeah.
Maybe
France.
maybe like 4 years ago, this would have been like a tough match, but like.
Even when who won the game?
I mean, it was 4 years ago when this was the matchup, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, but that was a much
But
better
France
game.
still won.
But yeah, Belgium were supposed to win that match.
I don't think it was 4 years
Yeah,
ago.
Belgium played
Huh?
better.
What was it, 6 years ago?
The last World Cup was
20
5 years ago. Yeah,
5 years ago.
2018. Yeah,
Something like that.
yeah.
But yeah,
6
Belgium.
years ago, yeah,
Belgium
yeah.
played well in that game with France. It was a header. Yeah, Umtiti. I remember he did that
Yeah.
celebration.
But Belgium was supposed to win that match 6 years ago. But the tables have definitely turned. France is definitely I would say, better squad on paper, of course. Performance-wise,
What? 6 years ago or what?
no, right now. I'm saying right now. But like
Like,
right now,
France
France
wins.
has been having a shabby
They
campaign.
still win. Like Belgium.
But they're gonna win. Yeah, I don't see Belgium didn't even win their group, right?
Doku,
And,
like the wing back is not under 30, so it's
like Belgium's letting
Yeah,
Romania
there's
win.
this conspiracy. Yeah, Doku only cooks people when the wing back is over 30. I saw.
That shit is fact.
They like checking every game.
That shit
If
is
he has a
fact.
good game, the center back, the right back is 30 or
No,
over.
let's not say that because he most definitely has cooked some niggas for sure.
Yeah, sorry. Like if you did, he only cooks like Milner. Like even Trent, he couldn't cook Trent.
But you guys have France.
Who?
You have
Yes.
France.
Yes, France.
Yeah, I'll back.
And then I think this one might be a tough one. Portugal and Slovenia.
I think Portugal wins.
I think Portugal will. Bruno's been tough.
They're a good
Bruno's
team.
been tough, bro, and they've been
They've been playing. They've been balling.
right.
They've
Like
been
the-
balling. Yeah.
In the previous, especially at the World Cup, it looked like they couldn't play together.
Yeah.
Like the entire team
They-
just looked
they
like
fixed
couldn't play
whatever
together.
was
It
But they
looked
changed.
like
They got a new manager.
Yeah, Robert
that
Martinez,
helped,
he's
yeah.
doing this shit.
He's
doing this
he
shit.
just played around. I don't know. I don't know. I don't even know what lineup they played the last
I
game.
mean, pretty much it's their
But I
best
guess
lineup.
like they
It's
didn't
pretty
care
much their
because
best
they already
lineup.
qualified. Like
Yeah,
even
yeah.
if they lost 20-0 yesterday, they'll have still finished first.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
So like
So don't. Yeah, the Georgia
Oh,
match
oh.
shouldn't be like what we judge them based on. It's the
I
first
thought you were
two
talking
matches.
about how he sets their team up. Like
yeah,
regularly.
like
okay, no,
I feel like yesterday they lost. Like they finished first. It was guaranteed already because
Right.
they beat Turkey.
yeah.
So they're gonna finish first, even if they lost 20-0. So I don't think they took it. I hope they took it. They didn't take it seriously, and that's why they
Oh
lost.
my god, our last game's against Uruguay.
Yes.
Oh, we're fucked.
Going
Wait.
into Romania versus Netherlands. That's actually a tough match. Romania's had a
Do you know
a
what tough
decent
match is?
campaign.
They have.
They've had a
I
decent
haven't watched the
campaign.
game, but they.
I think
they have
Netherlands.
had a
Oh, they
decent
don't have
campaign.
De Jong. I don't know. Netherlands maybe. They don't have De Jong. Yeah.
I want to say Holland, but like
Yeah.
I don't know if that's like.
That's a shit. I saw the lineup one time. It was like the very
Xavi
man.
Simon's been cold though. I watched.
They had a
games
shit
that they played.
midfield. I did like Rangers, Verman.
Again though, like they haven't. They've been more focused on like the wing play, so it's not like they've been focusing through the middle. You get what I mean?
And I saw Frimpong didn't even start.
No, it's because they have Dumfries. Dumfries is he's cold, bro. Dumfries is cold.
I don't know. I have not watched one ounce of football.
Inter?
Like I haven't watched Inter.
You've seen the okay, I guess.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
like,
no,
I
the
don't know.
Dumfries is
I've
cold.
only seen Dumfries when he fights Theo Hernandez. Like
Yeah,
no,
yeah,
that's the
right,
only
right,
highlights
right.
I've seen of
Right,
him in my
right,
life.
right.
But
No,
I thought
Dumfries
Frimpong-
is cold. No, Frimpong is good, but Frimpong is most definitely an attacking.
Yeah, I
winger.
saw he
Like, he's
can-
attacking. He's not defending. Dumfries is a defending winger.
Yeah. But I
Not
think
winger, but
Netherlands
defending
wins.
wing back.
I think Netherlands win.
I'm gonna say Netherlands.
Wait, if it's gonna be Netherlands, England, like if they no, still a long way.
I'll take Netherlands.
If they both win, it's gonna be Netherlands. They're on the
Who's
same side,
Austria
yeah.
playing?
Oh, that's what I was gonna. That's the last game.
Oh.
Austria and Turkey.
Austria.
Austria.
is
They're a
tough.
good
They're
team.
my
The
dark
manager
horse.
too is
They're
good.
my dark
The
horse.
Ragnick
Yeah.
guy.
Yeah.
They're
He's
my-
good.
they're my
Like I
dark
rated
horse.
him before he came to United. Actually, United was
Brother, through and through, them brothers is tough.
Yeah.
They know how to
They
play
have, like-
together.
They won
know
that
how to
group.
play
They won
together,
that
bro.
group with what? France, Netherlands.
Bruh, I was so
Poland?
surprised
That's
because
respect.
the was it first game or second game that they,
They
were
lost to
playing that I
France.
watched?
Against France. That was the first game. That was their France's first game, right?
They
No,
lost to
second game
France.
then.
Yeah.
Second game, yeah.
Second game then. It was the second game that I watched. That they played 5 midfielders. Amazing, bro. The ball control was out of this fucking world. I kid you the fuck not. Out of this fucking
Nobody
world.
expected
You
Austria to
couldn't
get
take
out
the
this
ball
group,
away
by
from
the way. Like on a serious
Yeah.
note, nobody expected Austria to get out this
I mean,
group.
bro,
I mean,
they're tough.
Third gets out. So
No, but they were first.
Bro,
Bro.
they
no, well, oh, you mean no one expecting them to get
win
first?
the
Nobody thought Austria.
Oh yeah, to
nobody,
win the group, yeah, no.
We thought my predictions was France and Netherlands. That was it. Thought Austria was probably gonna be last in the group. Honestly, I had Poland going above, but yeah, like
Oh, it was against Netherlands. It was
Austria versus
against
Netherlands?
Yeah, they beat them. Yeah, it was good. Very good.
Yeah, because they didn't beat the other team.
They didn't beat France, no.
And no, the other team. The other
Poland?
Poland.
Poland,
Yeah,
they
they
tied.
tied to Poland. Yeah.
Yeah. So those are the you know the what's it go 1, 2 the 8 matches that are going on the Euros end. And now let's switch things to Copa America, where just started. We didn't get to talk about that in depth last pod, but
Well, we can go ahead and talk about this USA fucking game that just happened.
Yeah.
My goodness. 2-1 Panama against the United States. Red cards galore. I'm not gonna lie to you. You go from watching Euros in the morning
To watching-
Copa
it's a
America.
downgrade of football. I swear to
brother,
God.
it's actually insane. The good thing is it's not gonna put you to sleep because oh my god, there's more boxing and more pushing and shoving than there is actually kicking the ball, bro. I mean, it's insane.
This guy's
It's
lucky at him,
insane.
bet.
Yeah,
This
they
guy's
lost.
lucky at
Yeah.
him. No, he put over 13.5 shots and they got
was on there?
13.
Way. But yeah, I mean, this tournament has been a doozy, bro. I mean, it's been low scoring. You haven't been seeing a lot of crazy stuff happening.
Yeah,
It's
Argentina
been-
match fixing, I saw.
Yeah. I mean, it's been tough. It's been a battle. Every single game has literally been a tooth and nail battle. It's fun to watch though. It's fun.
yeah, it's good football. It's nighttime football for us.
No, but Colombia is playing beautiful football.
yeah,
Yeah,
Colombia's
you know
been good.
they've not lost in the past like 23 games or something, like a crazy stat.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the last 23 games they've even lost.
You know, they're in the same group as Brazil. I wanted to talk about Brazil after that first match against Costa Rica. Wow, drawing against Costa Rica.
It's my country, you know, but it was expected. Like we're like 5th in like.
He said we.
Yeah, from the Portuguese.
Huh?
From the Portuguese. Caracau, okay.
This guy started watching Speed for like 2 days.
Portuguese.
Yeah, but they're like 5th in their like what they call it, the like
World Cup ranking?
not
No.
World Cup ranking, like
Copa ranking.
to like qualify to the World Cup.
Oh, okay.
They might not even make it to the World Cup if
Brazil.
they continue at this like rate. You know that, right? They might be in the playoffs. Imagine Brazil.
You know,
in the
Brazil never
playoffs.
missed a World Cup.
No, but they're gonna qualify
Yeah,
because the
correct.
playoffs are gonna play like some.
Some meaty.
Trash. Yeah, They
Yeah.
might play like Jamaica or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like win
They're
a
gonna
couple of matches.
Yeah, but
yeah, very disappointing from Brazil. I don't know what you guys did. You guys get to watch that match?
I didn't watch the Costa Rica game. I'm gonna watch their next one.
I don't watch. I will watch Jamaica versus Mexico.
Yeah, tomorrow they go up against Paraguay. That shouldn't be too bad of a watch.
Do you feel like who did you have winning again?
Copa?
Yeah.
I didn't pick a team.
I picked Colombia.
Yeah, I didn't.
No, you did
I
not.
don't
You
think
picked
I
Colombia
picked
before
I
a
the
team.
swear
tournament
to
started?
God, I picked Colombia.
Okay.
Colombia has been my team.
Yeah, I didn't pick a team. I'm not gonna lie to you. Copa looks crazy. Like it literally looks crazy. I mean, Argentina, of course they came out with the win in the end, but even they're struggling. Like you get what I
Yeah,
mean? Like
yeah.
I'm not gonna give it to anybody at this point. That is a tournament to watch with just like free
With-
eyes.
yeah, free eyes,
Like,
yeah,
there's
for
no,
sure.
You have no whatchamacallit. Like you don't have any horse in the race, so it's
Yeah.
just like it's just watching literal like a boxing event, bro.
Literally.
Just watching haymakers being thrown.
And I'm not even gonna lie. Like I don't know if it surprised me, but the gap between like European football and South American football, like of course in a club sense we know the gap, but like in an international sense we feel like. But I feel like the South American teams that are good are like a select few. It's not like all the South American teams that are like
I can kind of get what you're saying.
You get what I'm trying to say? Because I'm like,
get what you're saying.
I look at South America and Europe as equals when it comes to the international. Like,
Okay.
When it comes to international football, but like now, what you're talking about, how Copa America is completely a downgrade compared to Euros, is like.
Yeah, I mean, at the same time, it's also because of, like, I don't want to say like, I don't want to say this the wrong way, right?
Right.
But to a certain degree, like the Copa America is, it's so much. I don't want to say more passion in a sense, but you get what I mean. Like a lot of those players are coming from
Home. They're like home.
Yeah,
Right,
their
like-
home countries,
right.
clubs,
So
right?
yeah, they're playing for their home. You get what I mean?
Right.
In comparison to a lot of European places, it's either immigrants or it's a lot of like, you get what I mean. So it's
Right.
that passion. I don't want to say I can't say it's the same. If you get what I mean.
You're saying in South America they're way more
There's
passionate.
way more passion. That's why you see like every loose ball, every like any
Yeah.
chance you get to put a shoulder in or to put in a good, like you're gonna get one in there. You get what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Because you're at a certain point at every minute and at every instance. The same way we were talking about how England need to be imposing themselves.
Right.
That's what these South American teams try to do. They try to demoralize you. Like they try to get up in your skin. Same way they just did same way they just got it under what, the Tim Weah skin. You get what I'm like? You know what they're gonna do to you. You
And
know
they don't
what they're
care.
gonna do to you.
They'll talk
And
about
then-
anything,
They're
yeah.
gonna fall the second you touch them. So you know what's gonna happen. So why in the world are you gonna feed into it and bite? You get what I mean? So there's many things with the different like ways of looking at football, yes, but at the same time, it's also just looking at the people as well. And there's some passionate motherfuckers. There's some passionate fools.
Reminds
And
me of AFCON football, but
bro, and
there's
it's beautiful. It's beautiful to watch, bro. Fighting for the badge is really a beautiful thing. And of course, we say that for club football and stuff, but I mean, at the end of the day, that's a dollar bill. At the end of the day,
Yeah, that's a dollar
But
bill,
when you're
yeah.
playing for your country and
you're
you're
not
playing
even
for your
getting,
club,
it's not about money. It's about
Yeah.
pride. That's a pride. game,
literally,
yeah.
literally, and I that's the best way to put it. That's what they play for in Copa America. They play for pride.
Yeah.
And Euros, it looks like they're just
They're playing. It's not that not. No, they're playing for pride. Like some
Right,
of the
but it's-
Slovakia and Slovenia teams, I see them have their pride when it comes to
right,
football.
but it's also in a sense of like it doesn't look the same. Like it doesn't.
It's not
look
like
the
they.
same.
It's not like it doesn't look the same. It's just like European football looks much more organized, and it's not like that's not a bad thing. But like maybe you're right. Maybe South America is more passionate. AFCON is more passionate, right? But when I look at like Europe, I feel like these players understand the level they're at. Europe is already the top tier place for football. They're playing basically how they play for their clubs, but they're just gonna integrate it into their international teams. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like Copa America players are like you said, some of them are coming from their home country, so it's not as organized as football as European football is. And the guys that do come for international football, they know how to play back home football, right? So for them, it's not hard for them to adjust. But things
Yeah.
of that nature will happen, like
Yeah.
injuries and whatnot. So tough to see. Honestly, do you have any underdogs for Copa America? Any team that you could see, potentially winning? I know you said Colombia will win it, but
I'll say Ecuador will go far.
That
we
first
talked about
game
this
was
last
rough.
part. But
That first game
I'll
was
say
rough.
Uruguay too.
Uruguay is good.
I'll back that.
Uruguay.
But I don't
I
know
agree
if it's
with
like
you.
underdog. I don't know if it's like underdog.
But Darwin needs to fucking score, man.
He scored the first match.
But did you see how he performed?
Yeah.
Like, bro, like that brother. Like, at a certain degree, at a certain like stage, we have to just call a spade a spade. The nigga just going. He's a Timo Werner. Same bread and like coin. You get what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You could throw Jackson's ass in there until he improves as well too.
And he has that number 9 rule, that Cavani rule now. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
For Nunes.
yeah.
So he really has to I feel like back that up. And I think this is a tournament that he has to do that at.
And the beautiful thing is, I mean, like he has every other trait. Literally every other trait is checked
Fast.
off. It's checked off. His
He can-
movement is good. Like everything
he
is
has
checked off.
he has the like ball striking.
Everything, but it's just. I mean, the ball striking is probably the questionable part in it.
Yeah. Well, even he can still strike a ball though.
Right, but if you have elite ball striking, you're not gonna miss a lot of chances.
Yeah.
Well, look, and this is the crazy part, right? An elite goal scorer probably makes about like half of his chances, and that's wild.
Yeah, but
Holland doesn't even do that. You get what I mean? An
Haaland
elite
isn't-
goal scorer
yeah.
probably scores close to like 40% of their chances, 35% of their chances. You get what I mean? That brother's sitting at like 10. Like you get what you got to improve. Like either whether it's little improvements or like the same way we're talking about with Jackson, we see the improvements throughout the season, right? With Darwin, I mean, he was already so fluid and looked so good at Benfica the only improvements you're gonna get is the goal scoring numbers. You get what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like with Jackson, he was new. So looking at him dribble better, looking at him run into space better, looking at him do all this stuff better, you're like, okay, this is new, this is new, this is new. But you already had all that stuff with Nunez at Benfica. That's why you paid $100 million for him, or whatever the hell they want to say they paid for him. But you get what I mean. So with now, the only thing you can do to improve and to show that you are improving is just get goals. That's it. I'm excited for the remaining of the summer. I think we're gonna have some
on international football before.
I was because it's friendlies. I think Nobel broke it down perfectly. It's friendlies. I hate friendlies.
Because they're playing with that European mindset. Like they're so safe. They're like,
I can't stand that
I got
shit.
club football next week. You know what I mean? That type of mindset. But I feel like when you're playing for that, when you're playing for international tournaments, it's kind of different.
When you're playing for a trophy, it's totally different. Yeah,
completely different. Club football looks like no new news, honestly.
I mean, there's been a whole bunch of signings. A whole bunch of shit has been going on. Not a lot of like crazy big players, but there's been a whole bunch of signings for sure. Yeah.
Signings.
Yeah.
Just you fraudsters, you Newcastle.
Okay, I guess.
Oh, you fraudsters! You guys are all like switching players. Like everything.
Weren't you the same team that was talking about how you were gonna get every single striker under the sun?
Nah, but you guys are fraudsters.
Oh, every single striker
like,
named Victor?
I am financial fair play, but all of you switch players. Like Villa, they give Everton a player. Newcastle, you guys give Villa a player. Villa gave you a player. All players are like not
Where
working.
was Gabriel Jesus from?
What?
Where was Gabriel Jesus from?
It was from I don't know, Brazil. No, I'm not saying
Where
that.
was Gabriel Jesus
What?
from? What club did you buy him
What do you
from?
like?
City.
Yeah.
What club did you buy Zinchenko from?
City. What?
Okay, then pipe
Yeah.
down.
No.
Then pipe down.
You're doing
Your team's core is literally
And
built by another team. Like what
No,
are you
I'm not
talking
Let us
saying
build.
that.
Let us
What are you
cook. Let us
talking
cook.
about?
Just let us cook.
Four of those clubs have financial fair play. You know what you guys did? 4 of them, they switch players in between each other.
You know you're gonna do this too, right?
No, we're
This is
not.
the only way you're gonna progress in the future. They're gonna start bringing salary caps into football.
No, we're gonna.
Nah, I don't
You're
think.
gonna
I don't
what?
think they bring. Hold up, pause.
They're
I don't think.
gonna
I don't think they're gonna
They
bring.
are. Not
They're-
salary caps, but the amount that you can spend on players. They're capping that off. That's why you're seeing trades happening. Why do you think that Douglas Luiz trade happened?
Yeah, but like put it like this. For me, the reason I don't feel like football will have caps, like have on a club on how much they can spend. I feel like football.
Brother, it's being implemented.
I understand it's being.
They're just going through it. Like it's a guarantee. It's gonna happen. Like they already said 2025 and like 2026, we're gonna start seeing the implications of it. That's why all these teams are selling. Worried about FFP because it's coming in. That's why Newcastle couldn't buy shit. That's why Villa is starting to sell now. Villa, every time they sell a player, they're asking for players in return.
So hold up. So how are they gonna cap? Do they have a hard cap for each team, or is it based on your budget? Because like a team could have more money than another team. That's not fair.
Yeah. They're budgeting it off of let me not speak
I'm
and
gonna
be
take a
wrong.
look.
You
I'm
get what I
gonna
mean?
take a
Yeah.
look at this.
But if I'm not mistaken, it's gonna be standardized. So it's not like so the top teams won't be able to spend as crazy much as as much as the little teams. The little teams will be able to spend more than the top teams if I'm not mistaken.
Oh,
if I'm not
really?
mistaken. If I'm not mistaken, like they'll be able to.
Interesting.
If I'm not mistaken,
That wouldn't make it doesn't make sense because I feel like ownership, like money in football, like compared to other sports, money in football is based on like the ownership and like the actual people in the club, like with you know what I mean, like other teams, American sports and whatnot. There's actually a hard cap, and teams will go over the cap, but they'll just get a hard
Fine,
tax. They'll
yeah.
get a hard tax on whatever the player they buy
Yeah.
over the cap. But that's interesting. That's interesting to see. That'll be.
and they're most definitely going to implement like taxes and like bird rights and stuff.
Yeah.
Like you get what I mean. So they're most definitely going to put like clauses and stuff into it. But again, now they're just going through the process of like breaking that down and stuff. But they most definitely will implement that. Like it most definitely will happen. That's why I'm saying like do not be surprised in the future. You start seeing trades. You start seeing a lot of those stuff. Do not be surprised.
Yeah, but I don't care about football right now.
Damn.
This guy Manny's a liar.
Damn.
I swear, like
You're not watching any.
I'm
we're
not gonna
watching
lie
any
to you.
games?
We are gonna
What?
run. We're gonna run the shit out of these clips next season when you're talking about Arsenal.
What?
Yeah.
Arsenal.
I don't care
Arsenal
about
this,
football.
Arsenal that. I don't
I
care
love
about
love. I love
football.
like.
No, that's
bro.
what I said right now. I'm always prepared.
It's because your team gets you depressed and you're probably just recovering from like the shit talking you've gotten the
My
whole
team's
year.
on holiday. I'm on holiday too. When my
Facts.
team's
Why
back,
not?
I
right?
respect it.
But what about your player? You're just repping Xhaka. That's not even your player.
Nah, but I respect his honesty about. I respect his honesty about soccer though.
What?
saying that he's not somebody that could carry the
I
England
said
squad.
the same thing of Foden and Bellingham. Like,
Nah,
Kane.
but Saka's your guy. I wouldn't
I
expect you to
wasn't
be honest about
biased.
Arsenal.
Like, it's the thing. Like, he's not on that level. Like, not that level yet, but he hasn't done what, like, he hasn't reached Rashford. He's the second highest goal scorer in the England team, yeah, but I don't think
He hasn't reached Rashford's level yet.
of England, like, in
Yeah,
like,
for sure.
England.
That's
yeah,
okay.
like, that's what I'm saying. Like, they don't have like, if Rashford's like your best, like second best player, like they're capped.
Yeah.
Like, this.
It is, by the way. Is this gonna be-
Maguire's the third highest goal scorer in the whole squad. Like, that's crazy if you think about it.
That is crazy. That is crazy.
Like, Maguire has more goals than Bellingham, than Foden, than. I mean, he's been playing longer, but still, that's still
Right.
crazy.
Right.
So that's.
But I mean,
why
at
I'm
the
like,
same time, though, I mean, just give him some time. I'm sure that stat won't stay the same. And bring in a new manager, and I
yeah.
guarantee you that stat won't stay the same.
But they're probably going to bring an English manager, and to be fair, an English manager has never won the Prem.
Is that fact?
That's fact. Like,
Yeah,
there's
Ferguson.
no-
Ferguson is from where?
He's Scottish.
Scottish, yeah.
An English manager has never won the Prem. So except they break their rules to go bring like a French manager or some De Zerbi or someone like
No,
that.
England will never. I don't think England.
Yeah.
England never had a manager that wasn't
Nah.
British. England's never had a manager
really
that
started-
yeah,
wasn't.
they had. Sven Goran Eriksson.
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna go out their way to get another manager.
But England is cool. Who are they gonna? We'll talk about this next part. But I, wanna
But
see
I don't care. Let them go to pass the next. Let them go out first.
Yeah,
then we can.
yeah. Next
Yeah,
week we're
yeah.
gonna have. We're gonna.
We'll let them get knocked out, and we will
it'll
rip
be
the
crazy
shit into
pod.
that fucking
Five,
team.
everyone will be
I'll
here.
tell you one thing. Those players may not be able to earn the respect of those
their country.
not even just their country, but like
of us fans of like just fans.
yeah, like I'm gonna be perfectly
You're
honest.
gonna
with
you're
you.
gonna go
If
shit
you
talking
perform-
about Bellingham and stuff like that. Watch this.
You perform like you can.
I already
this
have
is the
my
thing,
memes.
Bellingham.
Bellingham.
I watched. Listen, I'm gonna tell you like this, right? I watched that first game. I watched part of the second game. I didn't watch that third game, right? Bellingham in that first game was not bad. Like he wasn't that bad, right? Like he was one of their best players. Saka was one of their best players, right? So there's certain things that like you're watching and you're like, okay, I can't call shit on that. But then there's certain things I'm looking at Foden, and I'm like, brother, you need to want it more. Like you dead ass need to.
I'm
want
looking
it
at
more.
the keeper also. Like he's always
Pickford?
playing it long. Like I don't know. I saw a clip from a TikTok. I didn't watch the game, but I saw it. Like this guy was analyzing like every single player.
I mean, it depends.
And he's like, it
because
starts.
you have to understand if you're gonna want to play out of the back, right?
Start from the manager.
Not even it just starts from the manager. You're playing Trippier at left back. You already fucked that.
Not really.
Yes, really.
You can just invert, but also
That's
it
not how it works.
depends on the manager.
That's not how it works.
Timber plays left back.
Oh yeah, where does Foden play?
What?
Where does Foden like to play?
I don't know. 10 right wing. But he can play on the left
When
side.
Foden plays on the left side, he's not playing as a left winger. He's
Yeah, he's-
drifting into the middle. So
Yeah.
if you have an inverted fullback, what the fuck does that mean?
You can, but
You got
anyway,
7 people in the middle?
even if
Who the
Foden,
fuck is on the left?
but he doesn't have. He has
Who's
no
on the
option.
left?
No, the thing about Southgate, I can't blame him for being put in Trippier there. He has no option. Like if I was,
That's his fault.
it's not his fault.
For-
Think about it. There's
Could
no
have taken others.
who. There's no English left back.
Look, Ben Chilwell was healthy at the end of the season. He could have taken Ben.
I'm not taking
He
Chilwell.
was healthy at the end of the season.
I don't
He
think-
could
no,
have taken
come
him.
on, pause.
As an
I would-
effort. Listen,
As an effort,
I
but
told
I
you Joe
wouldn't-
Gomez first off. That was my first
taking
one
Luke Shaw
anyway.
was a big L.
It
like,
was,
why
but,
would you take an injured player?
but still, Ben Chilwell was still healthy at the end of the season. He was, right? So that's still one option that you have. Just one. And let's be honest, the games in Euros are not as fast as they are in the Prem. So if you're telling me that Ben can't adjust to the Euro stage, that brother's done. His career's done.
Yeah.
He shouldn't even be playing for us. So if you're telling me that he can't perform there, he can't perform anywhere.
I gotta give that up. Yeah.
Except
I
you
thi-
played Guehi in center, but Trippier is good on the ball. That's the thing. I think that's what Southgate looked
he
at.
is, but it's
He's
just
like
you're
good on the-
always as a right-footed player, you're always gonna feel more inclined to go on your right, and sometimes that puts you in a dangerous
I'll say you can
situation.
try Trent.
At left.
Try something.
You think so?
Just try. You can try Trent and bring Bellingham. Play Rice and Bellingham. Try Trent. Move forward into Cam. And
Put Saka left back.
no. Trent is already the left back. You should try Trent. And I don't know.
That would be crazy.
I don't know. You can put like.
Take it back.
You
Take
can
it
put
back.
like Eze or Gordon on the right wing. I don't care.
Do you think Saka could defend? Nah, I don't think he could even try.
no.
Could he even attempt it?
What? He played left back. He
Yeah,
didn't
he
play.
was getting
He put a
cooked at
shift.
left wing back.
Nah, he put a shift. When
Like,
he's
with you guys?
he put a shift. That's why he started.
Really?
He put in a shift.
He was getting cooked. He was getting cooked.
That would be,
as a
I just want to see
defender.
Saka defending. That'd be funny.
He was getting cooked as a defender.
Not really. He had Mustafi and Socrates next to him. Like the whole defense is
That'll
getting.
get you cooked.
The whole defense is
You
getting.
saw how you saw how Thiago Silva was resurging people's careers left and right.
Anyways, guys, I feel like the shit talking for England's gonna go crazy depending on whatever happens in that round of 16 match. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in for this week's pod. Like, share, subscribe, all that. Got more content, Euros, Copa America. We're thinking about doing something with Copa. I'm gonna talk to the team about it, and I'll get back with you guys. Footy, we out. Let's talk
Deuce,
footy.
deuce.